Hi everyone, today on Fitter Every Day we cover the double under. First up, get a rope that's about chest to armpit height. This is not going to be exactly right for everyone, but it's not going to be a million miles away and it's a good starting point. And then from there, learn how to single skip. Be at one with the rope, be able to mix it up, be able to skip away without any thought or any coordination issues before you even worry about touching a double under. Now that you're ready to start double unders, the first thing I want to talk about is the jump. Many people make the mistake of trying to make the body contort around the rope, and it makes very little sense. The rope weighs next to nothing, and your body takes a lot of energy to move. So get a good repeatable jump where we're springing off the toes, the heels barely contact the ground if at all, there's minimal bending at the hip and knee, and it's a very repeatable, efficient movement. As silly as this may seem, chucking the rope aside and just practicing this basic jump, even alongside someone who's doing double unders for a tempo, can be a good way to either learn the movement or to fix faults that you've already got. Now that we're ready to get back on the rope, the key points to note are that Marie is maintaining that same jump that we practiced in the previous step. We don't change anything just because we've got the rope in our hand. Also notice that she's got a nice relaxed upper body. She's not moving the arms excessively. It's just a flick of the wrist to get the rope moving quickly. The lower body is relaxed still. We've got no excessive bending at the hips or knees, and it's a nice, repeatable, efficient movement where she looks like she could go forever. The first mistake we're going to cover is the tuck jump. So what you'll see in the video here, and it's pretty obvious what's going wrong, is that Marie's tucking her legs up under her body instead of staying in that nice open position with the hip and the knee. And it's just hugely taxing. So you may not know you're doing it. It's obviously sometimes hard to visualize what you're doing from the outside in. So if you think you're doing this or someone has told you you're doing this, best bet is to get them to get a video camera and video you, and you can see your own faults, and that can help a lot. The next fault is the good old porpoise. So what's happening here is that the athlete is basically pivoting at the hip. There's almost no knee extension involved. So we're pivoting at the biggest joint of the body, which is just, once again, hugely taxing. So once again, the video camera can be a good tool in identifying this problem, and going back to the drawing board, getting that basic skipping jump happening, or even practicing that efficient jump without the use of the rope can all be good tools. Finally, we've got the long and the short rope. In this footage here, Marie's got a long rope, and the length of the rope is causing her to have to extend her arms out to the side in a way of shortening the rope, and this in turn creates a lot more tension and effort in the upper body. We now move on to the short rope. Pretty obvious what's going on here. She's having to tuck her body up to contort so that she doesn't hit herself in the back of the head with the rope. So just getting that basic setup right from the start makes a big difference, and you don't want to get used to using a rope that's the wrong length. It's going to be a bad habit that's hard to break. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully we've managed to shed some light on the double under for you today.